My name is Rasmus Hardiker and I play Terry Maguire. And Terry is one of the Maguire brothers, and he's kind of the driving force behind the plan to save his grandfather's care home from financial distress, and he and his brother Andy sort of gather this team of specialist Davy Tuppence and Mental Mickey and their cousin Katie to rob a bank.
My name's Harry and I play Andy in the film. Well, Grandad needs saving, so we try and rob a bank because his old people's home's closing down. So we go and try and rob a bank, me and my brother, with our little posse, to go and to try and get some money to help him from his old people's home that's closing down. During the bank robbery, there's a zombie outbreak in London, and we've got to try and get to Grandad and the old people before they kill them.
The character Terry is a really nice one to play because I am a Brummie, I'm not a Cockney, so I get to do a little bit of that sort of Cockney voice.
It's set in East London. It's it's very much an East London affair, really. In the sort of Isle of Dogs, we've been filming down there in the Canary Wharf, and really seeing a lot of London in a lot of London that I wouldn't normally see because I don't often go out into the sort of Canary Wharf part. So it's it's been interesting filming around there.
This is the most fun away since Miami. Any zombies walking around the car? Be careful of the dead zombies on the floor. Don't walk on anyone.
The first instance in where we see a zombie has already been shot, and I saw some footage of that, and it looks incredible, and it's so gory, but it's not out of place because it kind of goes against the humour. You know, if it was a serious, if it wasn't a comedy, if there weren't comedy elements, it could easily be an extremely frightening thriller visually.
Pretty mental. Every day turning up to like another street of complete carnage. Funny the first day, kind of funny the second day, and after the third day you sort of feel a bit sick at 7:30 in the morning seeing entrails spread out over the road. But all good and amazing makeup, and it's sort of exciting to see what's new every day.
Pulling the armour up and facing.
Every day is mental. Do you know what I mean? Like really different and kind of, you know, we just turn up and there's a whole new sort of landscape of random zombies stuff to get on with. So it's all like you kind of every morning's really different, and it's been fun.
Working with Matthias, the director, has been great. It's very easy. He's a lovely guy, very generous in terms of performance and kind of improv. We get to do a lot of improv, which is kind of my raison d'etre for working. I love improv. I love being silly. I love pushing the boundaries. And
great. He's really wonderful. Like very excited about the whole process, and kind of I think his zombie is being wasted behind the camera because quite often he's doing zombiness to show the other zombies what to do, and that's been some of my favourite bits, is watching that.
I think the film is aimed at everyone really, apart from zombies, because it's not a very zombie friendly film, because they die. A lot of them die. I'm not going to lie to you guys. A lot of the zombies do die. I think it's aimed at anyone who wants a laugh first and foremost.
No! Up there. Quiet, guys. Too loud in here, please.
I play Katie, and we are at the bank, and we're about to do the robbery. This disguise is Davy Tuppence's idea, and it's a little quirky.
Shh. Action.
You don't want any trouble, right?
No, it's no trouble at all, I assure you.
The robbery, as to be expected when organised by Davey, is a complete disaster. So we go in and goes mental, and it all kicks off.
Everybody get down! This is a robbery!
I play a character called Mental Mickey. It's a bit of a nutter. He doesn't think he's a nutter though. He thinks he's very normal, very much like one of the lads. He has a metal plate in his forehead.
You want more? There's £2.5 million outside!
Fuck that! You gotta run now, these will be easier to carry.
Yeah, there's a load of police officers waiting outside for us at first, and then afterwards there are zombies.
We're on scene 50 today, which is after Cockney bank robbers have robbed the bank. They have been attacked by the police. They retreat back into the bank and hear stuff going on outside. Our character Mental Mickey grabs a couple of hostages, wants to sort out the situation, storms out.
Action!
And they storm out to see zombie apocalypse has happened, which is what we're just setting up here. We're run over by cars over there, a couple of zombies chewing legs on top of the zombies. It's the first time our characters see the undead, so this is what we're just preparing for them. And we're just
like another 2 zombies eating that person down there in the grocery store. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, check it. A human on the other side of that garden, sort of trying to make an escape, but then a zombie pulling him down over that brick fence. Yeah.
The zombies are quite slow. I think there's variation between speeds of zombies, and I think the hardcore zombie fans they have to be slow. So we have the slow zombies.
These are zombies that you need to shoot in the head. Yes, you need to aim properly. Bang, take off their head.
This is what's going on today.
There are about 3 concurrent stories in the film, and the one I'm in concerns the older people who are in a care home.
Let's start simple and just have it.
One of our last days, so it's incredibly tense.
Why don't you you're not there? No, you didn't see him. This guy's nobody.
And they're going to destroy this care home and going to knock it down in 2 weeks' time. And everybody's furious about that because we as Cockneys are going to be transported up north, which to us is like going to Iceland or something. We're all raging about that. And then I can't go into how all the zombies come about, but they start attacking the care home and we have to fight our way out.
Action!
Et voila. I call her Death. Ready?
Yeah.
Killing the zombies, and a touch of the Avengers skills came out in that.
Well, she was a Bond girl, so seems like she knows how to handle it.
You say?
This is where we make sure that all the old people are armed, and we go out to get to the bus. And this is like one of the last legs of filming and of the script.
Shit! I think they're so beautifully done. They're quite scary. And I'm not going to tell you what I have to do to one zombie, but it's all brilliantly made up.
Do you want smoke? You gotta shoot him in the head!
I know where to fucking shoot them.
Ah!
and we've just had a scene on the roof
Yeah.
where we realise that our granddad is still alive. That makes us very happy.
Action! Get the fuck away from my granddad!
Yeah, I play a character called Ray Maguire. He's one of the old age pensioners living in the care home.
Yep. I play Katie in the film. She is the kick-ass older cousin of Andy and Terry.
I told you not to call me granddad! Yes. Come on! Shit. Hold up!
Katie is contacted by her cousins and asked to come in and help on a job, and she's kind of always run with a much harder crowd. They're doing a bank job, and they've got two really incompetent guys to help organise it, and she's sort of like, I've got to come along, I've got to keep you alive because you're like two little boys who really can't handle this.
Well, it's a great script. It's very funny. It made me laugh a lot. Yeah, yeah. And of course the title, you know, Cockneys versus Zombies. It ain't Chekhov. It's Cockneys versus Zombies, yeah.
Oi! Get the fuck away from my granddad!
About 100, I would think. Yeah. Yeah. First one I cut his head off, and then I punch a few out, and then when we get our hands on the guns, then it's blaze away. Yeah.
What I loved about the script was that it knew exactly what it was, but it's more than what it could easily be. It's really funny, and it's very much sort of family. It's set in the East End, so it has that raw, like, London vibe to it.
Any checks you need to do? Do them now, please.
Y tus trailers. Visita mi canal.
Matthias is great. From the moment I met him and the producer, I was like, these guys know what they're doing, they're very cool, and I was like, yes, I want to be on board this project. And
well, I hope that they will find it amusing and flock to see it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Not you again!
I'm Paul Hyatt. I'm doing special makeup effects on Cockneys versus Zombies, and I'm responsible for the featured zombies and all the makeup effects.
No, it is scary when you see some of the zombies because the makeup is just fantastic, and you sort of stop for a minute and you think, oh bloody hell, I'd like to see them in the dark.
Matthias and I would read the script and point out each scene that has a big zombie effect, and we kind of worked out that with the zombies, because there hasn't been much time elapsed since this zombie apocalypse, that we couldn't have them too old. So it's more about their wounds, that have gone quite pale, quite greeny, but not aged or gone wrinkly, because it's only happened within hours. And then we had our featured ones, which are a little bit more extreme. But yeah, we pretty much worked out each scene where we wanted to see a hero zombie, and we'd concentrate on doing one really good featured zombie.
And I live in this old folks' home, and the zombies attack.
The chair, director's chair.
At first we run away, and then the younger generation turn up with a load of heavy weapons. I'm stuck in a wheelchair. I've either got 2 automatic pistols in a wheelchair, or I've got a pump-action shotgun, and I just blast them.
I read it, and the title Cockneys versus Zombies was like, okay, let's have a look at this. And I read it, And I just thought it was hilarious.
Action!
What are you all doing in there? Shh! Shut up! There's zombies everywhere!
That was always one part of the script that always made me laugh, you know, the old dude and the sort of zombie going at the same speed. Really good bit. Then that's another part of the good humour in this. I think it's really good.
No, it's the joke is pensioners hobbling away from. It's a good joke. I mean, I heard about the film on another film, and somebody said, "Oh, I heard you were on the list for a film called Cockneys versus Zombies." I thought, now that is what they call a title.
You lift that down with it. Where that guy
The Zombo, I don't see them much except through the sights of a rifle, and I just blast them. I mean, they like to have their picture taken with you, you know.
Okay, cut that.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, Brad.
And action!
I became involved with Cockneys versus Zombies one morning when I was working with a couple of Cockney actors, and I came up with the idea of pitting a couple of really gung-ho criminals against a supernatural enemy, and thus Cockneys versus Zombies was born.
The plot of the film is two kind of Cockney chancers, two brothers who decide to rob a bank to get the money to save their granddad's care home from closing down, to stop him being sent up north. And they recruit their cousin and some other rogue Cockneys. They rob a bank, and while they're inside doing the robbery, there's a zombie outbreak, and they then have to go and obviously fight off the zombies as well as trying to keep the money, and then rescue the grandparents from the care home.
It originally came about as an idea that Matthias, the director, had, and it was pretty much a title and a rough pitch. And they came to me and asked me to script it from that. So
I've lived in Hackney for the last 15 years, and I've seen the place change quite massively from back then to now, and sort of seen how the Olympics, how all the new developments have just sort of started taking over all the interesting, cool old places that I used to love. And when developing the script, I wanted to bring in the theme of old versus new, of old values versus new values in East London.
I just thought it'd be fun to have people who have never actually done anything criminal before in their life. In fact, their granddad would kill them if he knew he was doing a bank robbery, if he knew they were doing a bank robbery. Just a bunch of good, solid, mostly honest, salt of the earth Cockney family and friends.
Stop now.
I would make it a zombie film. Literally everyone from the back room comes out and goes, "Can I be in the zombie film?" And started handing me their business cards. I was like, "Yeah, I'll send you the email."
To be honest. No, I mean, it was great. Having that many zombies down all the time actually added to the energy of the piece. If you've always got 100 to 200 extras around, it's very hard for the actors to hold back on the third take or lose the energy of the scene.
It's incredibly gory in a funny way. I'm really pleased with the amount of zombie gore. That was one of the things I was worried about, would be that we'd have to cut back on the gore and the amount of gags that we have in there. But we've pretty much got everything that we wanted to do. There's 2 or 3 things that I don't think you've seen before in zombie films, and that was the intention as well. The actors are fantastic. They're all completely perfect for their roles. They're really, really funny. There's a really good mix of people who've come from a comedy background, people who are very serious actors who wanted to have a bit of fun and do something a bit more commercial and a bit more light-hearted.
What I really wanted to achieve with the film is just to create a really gung-ho British adventure movie. And what I thought was really good about the Cockney characters is that they always have a little joke on their lips, and they can wisecrack about the zombies as they're kind of using their shotguns to get rid of them. And through every action sequence, I tried to find those beats where you have the sort of tense action, scary moments, and then relieve them with a little bit of a fun line.
That I don't know if you coined it or if our scribe James Moran coined it, was that zombie films are never about the zombies. They're always about the central characters, and that was something that I was introduced to as we were developing the film. And then actually, I think that's probably the best way to describe what you'll take away from it. You won't come away going, I watched a film about zombies. I watched a film about this family that fought against a load of zombies, and I think that's the central thing. Yeah.
You're watching Andy TV down at the fucking Cockneys and Zombies set, right? You're live on Andy TV.
Hey
How's
Andy
it going?
TV.
What are you up to?
We're making a film today. Yo, I killed a zombie. He was wearing Abercrombie and Fitch. She was a bitch. That's all I got. Wandsworth.
Come with me. Right, babes, how's it going? What have you been eating?
Human brains.
Human brains? Whose? Alright, how's it going?
How long have you been a zombie? She's still a zombie. She's gonna kill someone in a minute.
Bit unresponsive, this one. Should we move on, Tez?
She's been dead for a long time.
Here we go. Happened to you, mate? Yeah.
Fucking hell. So, what are you doing later? Don't come on a date. Fuck off! Sammy, what do you think of Battenberg? It's a good...
Well, the cake is really nice, the texture. I love the marzipan too.
What are you doing later?
Fuck off! Hey, baby.
How's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
I'm good. What have you been up to today?
We have been taking out zombies with a wrench.
What are you doing later? Huh? Do you want to come on a date? Fuck off!
Suck it.